You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ13. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ13 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Welcome back to Icons of Influence, the podcast that dives deep into the lives of extraordinary individuals who have shaped industries, inspired millions, and left a lasting legacy. I'm Hannah Halley, and today we're taking a deep dive into the journey of one of the most electrifying figures in entertainment history, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dwayne Johnson is a household name. He's one of the most recognizable and bankable stars in Hollywood, a global fitness and lifestyle icon, a former wrestling champion, a successful entrepreneur, and a philanthropist. His story is one of resilience, relentless hard work, and an unwavering belief in the power of transformation. But his success didn't come easy, far from it. Today, we're going to explore his incredible journey, from struggling as a young athlete to dominating professional wrestling, from reinventing himself in Hollywood to becoming a business mogul and role model. Get ready for an inspiring ride through the life of The Rock. Before he was The Rock, he was just Dwayne Douglas Johnson, born on May 2nd, 1972 in Hayward, California. But his childhood was far from glamorous. His father, Rocky Johnson, was a professional wrestler, one of the first black champions in WWE history, while his mother, Etta Johnson, came from the legendary Anoa'i wrestling family. Wrestling was in his blood, but his family also faced immense struggles. They moved frequently, sometimes struggling to make ends meet. At one point, they were evicted from their home in Hawaii, an experience that left a lasting impact on young Dwayne. He has spoken about watching his mother cry when they were forced to leave their apartment, a moment that fueled his determination to succeed. But success wasn't immediate. In his teenage years, he ran into trouble, getting into fights, dealing with arrests, and struggling to find direction. Football became his saving grace. Standing at 6'5" and over 250 pounds of muscle, he had the physicality and the talent to go far. He earned a full scholarship to the University of Miami, where he played as a defensive lineman for the Hurricanes. He even won a national championship in 1991. But just as things seemed to be falling into place, life threw another curveball. An injury shattered his dreams of playing in the NFL. He went undrafted and eventually found himself playing in the Canadian Football League, earning just $250 a week. And then even that opportunity was taken away. He was cut from the team. At 23 years old, he had just $7 in his pocket and no idea what his future held. With his football dreams crushed, Johnson turned to the one thing that was always in his family's legacy: wrestling. But he wasn't handed success just because of his last name. In fact, his early days in WWE were rough. He debuted in 1996 as Rocky Maivia, a smiling, overly enthusiastic character that fans absolutely rejected. Chants of "Rocky sucks" filled arenas, but instead of backing down, he adapted. He transformed himself into The Rock, a brash, confident, trash-talking superstar with unmatched charisma. His larger-than-life personality, catchphrases like "If you smell what The Rock is cooking," and his signature eyebrow raise made him a fan favorite. He quickly became one of WWE's biggest stars, winning multiple championships and headlining WrestleMania events. By the early 2000s, he wasn't just a wrestling star, he was the star. He helped usher in the WWE's Attitude Era alongside legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H. He wasn't just an athlete, he was an entertainer. His ability to work a crowd, deliver unforgettable promos, and put on show-stopping matches made him a pop culture icon. But even at the peak of his wrestling career, The Rock had his eyes on something bigger, Hollywood. Breaking into Hollywood wasn't easy for wrestlers. At the time, most athletes who transitioned to acting were stuck playing one-dimensional roles. But The Rock saw an opportunity to break the mold. His first major role came in 2001's The Mummy Returns, where he played the Scorpion King. The small role led to a spin-off, The Scorpion King, which made him a leading man. From there, he carefully built his film career. Instead of taking just any action role, he focused on characters that showcased his charisma. He reinvented the Fast and Furious franchise with his role as Luke Hobbs, helped launch blockbuster franchises like Jumanji, and even took on voice acting in Disney's Moana, where he gave us the hit song, You're Welcome. Today, he's one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, with his films grossing over $10 billion worldwide. But his success isn't just about acting, he's a business powerhouse. He co-founded $7 Productions, named after the moment he had only $7 in his pocket, which has produced major films and TV shows. He launched the tequila brand Teremana, which became one of the fastest growing tequila companies in history. And his Zoa energy drink became a hit in the fitness market. He's built an empire on his brand of hard work, positivity, and perseverance. Beyond entertainment, Dwayne Johnson has become a true leader and role model. His personal mantra, hardest worker in the room, is more than just words. It's a lifestyle he embodies and preaches to millions. His social media isn't just promotional. He shares his fitness routines, motivational messages, and behind-the-scenes moments to inspire others to chase their dreams. Philanthropy is also a huge part of his legacy. He's worked with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, granting hundreds of wishes for children battling illness. He donated millions to charities supporting education, veterans, and disaster relief. When natural disasters struck places like Hawaii and Puerto Rico, he used his platform to raise awareness and provide aid. And perhaps one of the most profound aspects of his influence is how he represents resilience and reinvention. From struggling football player to wrestling superstar, from Hollywood's biggest action hero to a business mogul, Dwayne Johnson has proved that setbacks are just setups for comebacks. Dwayne, The Rock Johnson's story is a masterclass in perseverance, evolution, and seizing opportunities. He's not just an entertainer, he's a force of nature, inspiring millions to dream big, work hard, and always bet on themselves. That's it for today's episode of Icons of Influence. If you enjoyed this deep dive into The Rock's journey, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs a dose of motivation. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
I'm here on the job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Oh, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.